chat. Hopefully you guys can hear me, and hopefully when Bond introduce themselves, you guys can hear them too, because we don't want Bond to be quiet again. But yeah, welcome to the Q&A. As you guys can tell, you guys can ask questions in the live stream, or still ask questions in the Discord, and whatnot. But we have so many questions. I'm just letting you know right now, thanks to GK. If you're wondering the total amount, because Bond doesn't know this, we about have over 40 questions for this Q&A. Over 40 questions. Yeah. Also, the voice actors from the Secrets of Plex are welcome to join as well. If they want to. But whenever you're ready, you can introduce yourself, and we will make sure that you're actually loud and clear, so that everyone can hear you, because that's my goal today.
Alright. I cannot see the stream, by the way.
You cannot see the stream. Oh god, okay. Give me one moment. How am I going to do this?
I guess there's really no point, is there?
Not really, no. I mean, you can always watch the stream to see if anyone has questions here. So Bond is loud and I'm quiet. What?
Yeah, and my pop-up isn't working. I guess I don't really have a pop-up for this character, do I?
No. Okay, we get your Bond. Let's go. Let's go. All right, cool. We got it. What is Secrets of the Plex? Well, Bond, do you want to...
Question 1!
That's our first question, actually, since someone is probably new. Do you want to answer it?
Sure. Could I, sorry, could you, open the stream for me, please, by the way? I still can't see it on Discord. Secret of the Plex, as Nico has put it. It's actually Secrets, plural, of the Plex. And it is a gacha series that I made over 2 years ago, even. Genius. There we go. There's the stream. One sec. There we go. All right, now I can close the chat. Okay, awesome. Now I can see the chat, and I can hear the music. Okay, so as I said, it's a gacha series that I made over 2 years ago, with which started as a roleplay that KW and I started in the middle of a random speedrunning live stream, and we both found each other.
Yep.
And we started roleplaying together as our individual characters because we had changed our names at the time.
Yep.
Or we'd had different names at the time, or at least I did anyway. And then someone had the idea, hey, why don't you make this into a movie of some sort, or animation, or what have you? And I had recently started doing gacha at the time, and started making it, and the rest is history.
Woo! Yeah. Let me go to my community post real quick, because I know there were 2 questions there. Also, someone DM me a question. I kind of dare them, though. But if you want to hear that question, you can. It's just a funny question.
I am interested in any and all questions. Also, the chat is saying you're quiet.
Oh god. Chat. So now you're loud and I'm quiet. What the? OBS?
No, I'm a good volume. You're quiet.
Okay. Let me see what I can do.
Alright, this is why we set this up 15 minutes early.
Yep.
Or 5 minutes early.
Okay, it's on the right mic. I may need to change it if it's too quiet.
Maybe turn the music down.
Let's see. Can I do it anymore? What about now, chat?
Is that better?
I can hear you just fine. Shit, no, content. It's a simile.
The chat will catch up. Just give him a sec. That is exactly what Secrets of the Plex is, yes.
Yeah.
Secrets of the Plex is where people say Plex in time and people start Secrets of the Plexing all over the place. Absolutely, yes.
Okay. So the two questions we have on my community post by Plushy World Entertainment. Their first question, because this is a person who's actually reacting to the series effects the first time, so they saw the origins in season 1. So they said, was there any plans to fulfill the ending part of the first episode of season 1? The bomb is ticking, if you remember.
Fulfill the ending?
Yeah, do you remember there was an ending that led to nowhere in the first episode? Where, like, there was, like, a shadow figure of Niall placing a bomb down, and you're like...
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that was a totally scrapped idea that I had about, the Plex being, like, set with explosives. Full-on Heather style. Yeah, that was a fully dropped plan.
To be honest, I'm glad.
Retcon. That's for me and you.
Okay. And then the second question, I think everyone has been asking about this. What was your inspiration for making the series?
Ooh, well, obviously, you know, the roleplay and people suggesting that I should do it, but I took some inspirations further afterwards. I always tell this to people. I would say that Secrets of the Plex is a mix of FNAF, Venom, and Stranger Things, all mashed into one.
Which is fair enough.
Exactly.
And then Plushy's third question. Yes, I'm getting to the third question. Do you think Finance of Phrase 2 is the missing child incident or the dead child incident?
ECI, for sure.
Looks like you're on. Come on, am I the only one who thinks of the MCI?
Nope. ECI for sure.
Well, there we go. I will go also to my Discord because we actually have a few questions there. We will get to the Google Doc, and we also will, if you also have questions in the chat, you can tell us. We're just getting through like as many questions as possible because there's so many. I'm like, holy. Anyways, so Triple asks, what will Taylor do in the next season? This is what I'm assuming from just trying to correct their grammar. This is from Tree Pop. We can not really say about this, I don't think, can we? Yeah.
There are plans for him. They will not be revealed today.
But they're not revealed, sorry. But that is a good question if you're wondering about what Claire's gonna do, but we just can't say anything. You just have to wait till when season 3 comes out. But I can promise you, you will enjoy it. At least I hope so. Like, we've been working hard on season 3 and everything like that. And so, this one by Ghosty, who actually helped Bond with like the thumbnails and the modeling of Secrets of the Plex, so shout out to her. Asked, what part was everyone's favorite to voice act and animate? So, Emily, you can answer in the live chat if you want.
Emily, you're in chat. You can also answer this if you want.
Yeah. And
what was my favorite thing to animate? That's a great question. I really strangely enjoyed the chase scene in episode 4 between Nova and... That was a really fun scene to animate. I just love any animation with the anomalies, even though they're the most difficult to animate.
Yeah.
But I do really like... Yeah. Oh, there's Emily.
Oh, hi, Emily.
I do. This is Darmira VA for anyone in chat who doesn't know her.
Let me turn
I
up.
could to type in. So.
And they are sick as heck, as they put it in their bio.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
So, Emily, what was your favorite part to voice act in Secrets of the Plex?
I mean, give us a favorite line, maybe.
Oh yes, a favorite line. Yeah.
It is not particularly a line. Recent for you guys, not recent for me. The episode 5, season 2, the monologue thing where she just starts yelling at GM. If you maybe finally look your way for once, particularly that little beginning bit, that was probably my favorite part.
That's a fun.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yes. I see Nico saying. Oh, were you gonna say, Pon? Do you have something to say? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, I guess I can do my characters. My favorite lines from all my characters. Oh God. Yeah, I got a lot of characters. I'm gonna skip Eclipse because Eclipse has 3 lines.
Barely there.
Sun. What's my favorite line from? There are so many good ones. So many one-liners. From
So
Sun.
many.
I really liked the scene. This might not be my favorite line from Sun, but I really like the scene where he leads Nova back to the parts and surfs and smacks a gold star on her face.
That's yes, favorite.
But yeah, I think my favorite line is Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That's fun. Xenial, what's my favorite line from him? Oh goody. That's one. Sassy remark from Xenial. Oh goody.
Oh goody. Oh great.
Oh goody. Nova. I don't like Nova, so maybe I should. I really like her pick. I like her pick me line at the beginning of episode 5 because it's just it turned out really a lot better than I thought it was going to. But
yeah. Also Nico asked, what canon characters appear in Secret of the Plex? Not very many. We do kind of
answer this one. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, actually. You made...
No, you can answer this one.
Okay, so... not many appeared, but we made, like, reference to them. Like, how Mira seems to know about a lot more that's going on than, like, Skrilliet and Nile, especially in, like, the very beginning. Because she's been there for a long time, so it's like... you do, like... we get, like, mentions of them, and, like, in some flashbacks we've seen, like, Willem Afton here and there, but not very much, because we try to make sure this series is more focused on the original characters, what they're going through, and everything, and not necessarily the canonicy of, like, the franchise itself. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bond, anytime. But I think that's the best way to answer it, so it's like, Willem Afton... he appears, but just mostly in flashbacks and stuff, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's kind of the only one. We did mention Crying Child, but we used the name Evan at that time.
There's also all the animatronics. You're forgetting those.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. Technically, the animatronics, sure.
Daycare attendant. There are lots that get mentioned but never show.
Yeah.
In the flashback, all the security breach characters showed up.
Yeah.
For Monty's thing.
Yeah.
Vanessa showed up in that one as well.
Yeah, Vanessa appeared once. Yeah, I remember. There was no Gregory.
Vanessa appeared twice, actually. She appeared twice. Once in season 1, once in season 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I remember.
Right. I don't think Freddy showed up at all.
No, just in flashbacks.
Not since the tapes got retconned. Sun, Monty, Moon, Eclipse, Vanessa, William, Bonnie, obviously. I think that's all of them. Minus the Glam Rocks, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I will open up GK's, Oh,
and Henry, good one. Good one, plushie.
Oh, yeah, Henry. Oh, yeah, because he was technically...
but that part was decanonized.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That was decanonized.
We're gonna say no.
Yeah. Shade asks, actually, Bond, what are the anomalies where you took inspiration from Venom?
Are the anomalies what you took inspiration from Venom? Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
I was always fascinated by the idea of symbiotes and how they attach and interact with their hosts. It's a very similar relationship. And when you actually watch season 2, which I'm sure you will do, and
yeah,
whenever whenever you guys do that.
Hopefully this weekend.
There is a Venom reference in it for that final episode when you guys get to it. So yes, the anomalies are what I took inspiration from Venom from, because the relationship between anomalies and humans is definitely what I took, as well as like the anomalies dynamic with hosts, which is like anomalies thinking they're superior, the superior being, they're smarter, they can live off of them, or they can live with them, like what have you. And they're right, but the symbiotes from Venom were the exact same way.
I actually do love Venom. He's like one of my favorite Marvel villains, so it's like... Okay, so GK's first question, and out of
here we go,
42, by the way. I don't know if we're gonna get them though, hopefully. Cause like I try to make sure that I'm not super late to a session, but I may have to let the people know, like, can we like delay it further or something like that. Who knows? But anyways, first question. What's one moment from the original Secrets of Plex roleplay that you can add into the gacha videos, but you still find funny? Ooh. Oh. I think I have one.
Yeah, I guess we can both answer this one. You go first. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, go ahead. I think for me was oh god. But I wanted to no.
Oh, I got mine.
Okay, go ahead, because I'm questioning mine.
Nova being patient 46. That did not make it in, but that was really funny because of how stupid it was. Nova was patient 46.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was funny. I think one of them was, oh god. It was something having to... I can't remember exactly what exactly happened in the roleplay, but it was something that I just laughed for no reason in the roleplay because of something that was happening between Skrilliot and Mira. I can't remember what it was. It's like, it was like those two characters. Like there was, I think it was something that had to do with the fact, like, I think it was something to do with us rewriting season 2. Obviously, I think it was when like we decided to try to do this whole thing where they move on into heaven, but then they come back down.
Yeah!
I remember there was like one line where
also did not make it.
I was never laughing because of like the whole heaven thing, and I was just like, why are we doing this again? Like in my head, it's just like turning me like, maybe this is a bad idea, and I was right.
Yeah, that was our now what in the series.
I was like,
the fuse. That was a good thing. That was a funny one. The fuse.
Oh yeah. God.
I wouldn't find that funny, but it is something that did not happen.
Yeah.
All right.
The second question GK asked is, who changed the
One to go.
Who changed the most from their roleplay version?
A14.
For sure.
Hands down. Hands down.
No, I have to agree. Because, like I said, I didn't really like...
Mira and A14.
Yeah, both of them changed a lot. I didn't really like how I was playing Shiem, because I think I was trying to do the whole sassiness, and it just didn't play off right. She, like... And so when Bond, like, rewrite her for season 2, I was like, this is perfect. This is actually what should have been. Thank you. And so it's like...
A14
yeah.
Definitely changed the most.
Definitely changed the most. Definitely also, I think, Mira as well, because she was crying a lot. Next question by GK is kind of similar to question 1. If you had done the original roleplay with the knowledge that you would make a gacha videos in the future about it, do you think everything would stay the same, or would you have changed a lot?
That's a difficult question, because there are portions of the roleplay that we did, even though we knew that it was going to be gacha at some point.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. When we made season 1 of Secrets of the Plex, like, we didn't really have our stuff together. Like, we didn't have plans. We didn't have a very, like, direct story. We just like to hop on and just start continuing where we left off. It was never meant to go anywhere.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened. So when season 2 and season 3 started became a thing, and the gotcha version of season 1 started coming out, the story became more structured, and I actually took a firmer hold on season 2 especially.
Yeah.
In terms of script writing, storytelling, and animation, in order to make more things make sense, in comparison to season 1, where everything was just a little too discombobulated for the average viewer to follow along without one of us being there to explain what's going on.
Yeah. Here's the thing too, right? So like, I do try to keep myself be surprised when it comes to like the series or anything like that, but Bon and I usually do talk to each other about like ideas, what can work, what doesn't work, what can we compromise on, and everything like that. Especially when it came to like when season 3, because I think season 3 was around the time that like season 2 was beginning to be in the works, I believe. And so like
we started season 3 after episode 1 of season 2 was out.
Yeah. And so like even after then, we still like talk about it, being like, okay, so what ideas did not work in our favor? What do we scrap? What can we change? And everything like that. And I think we felt good about it. I mean, we can still talk about it in the future, but like, I think we feel pretty good. We just have to wait and see in the future. And I hope you guys will enjoy the series finale of season 3. Okay, I think we already technically answered this. What was your biggest inspiration for
Yep, that's been answered.
Yeah. How did you come up with the idea of the viruses? Which I think we already talked about that as well. Let's see. For any
flying through these questions.
Okay, this is for any of the viewers if they're present during the Q&A. Was there any point where you struggled with a voice or a line so bad that you almost gave up?
Emily, you still around? You want to answer this one?
Well, Mira's just my normal voice. I had more issues with quality than anything, but I spoke briefly in Jacob's stream about the amount of coughing I had to do for Mira.
Yeah.
I couldn't like do fake coughing, so I just like forced myself to actually cough, but it caused me to like suffocate after a while. Like I couldn't, especially with the 3 takes thing, and when there were lines like consecutively coughing, I would just have to like sit and cough for like 5 minutes afterwards because my throat was like dying. I think I caused my throat a bit of damage while doing Mira. So anything with coughing,
I will not be liable for
might
anything.
have been the worst. I'm suing Bon.
No, I'm not liable for anything.
The medical bills I don't have, Bon will be paying for them.
Yeah. They said what give you oh okay, it's the same thing. I kind of question like okay. What gave you the motivation to conquer it? If you did, or if you didn't, what made you give up on the line or voice?
If you gave up on the line, then I would be right there to put you back and make you do the line. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I fear you know, when voice acting, you can't exactly just go, I'm not doing the line. That's kind of how you get fired. I mean, I certainly could have. I mean, it's like a key part of Mira's character. It wasn't like I could be like to Bon, like, hey, I can't. It would mean like possibly giving up Mira, and I don't want to give up Mira. She's mine now. I've taken her. Sorry, KW.
No, you're perfect for her. Like I said, because as everyone knows at this point, Mira is signaling, even though she's from New York, she is British. She has a British accent.
Yeah, Mira's one of my favorite voice roles I think I've done ever. So I think just that's sort of a motivation to keep going at a certain point. Like when struggling with the line, it's like, okay, I love this character, I love the series. Let's persevere.
All right.
I guess I'll just be here. I guess.
Okay.
Pony's quote. Never mind.
No, I still saved the meme. I will put it on.
I love that meme so much. What was the hardest? Well, I mean, obviously, I think the hardest line for me to do was the screaming, which is why I took it from Final Break.
Yeah, I remember you talking about this in Jacob's stream.
That was not fun.
Oh god. Question 7 for you, Bon, actually, or for the
Here we go.
animators. Have you ever had to do the writing advice of killing your darlings? Okay, was there anything you really wanted to add, like a specific scene, character, or plot line, but you just didn't work no matter how you tried?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted Taylor to possess Monty. I really wanted that to happen.
I remember you mentioning something around that time, yeah.
No, I did make something in the tapes, but since they don't exist anymore, and
Yeah.
also I could not make it work and have it just make sense. It got scrapped. It's better to put Taylor in eternal hell.
Yeah, no, I think that works more for the character than possessing Monte, not gonna lie. Another imagination, an animation question. What was your favorite scene to make out of all Secrets of the Plex?
I think I already answered.
Yeah, you said the Skrilliot scene. No,
Scene.
yeah.
I do like the bathroom scene with Nova and Skrilliot in episode 5, but I think the chase scene takes the cake. I just like animating Skrilliot's character in general.
That's fair.
I also really liked Monty's backstory montage. That was really nice.
That was a fun one to watch. I really enjoyed
that.
That
was a really fun one to make. Especially Glamrock Bonnie's guitar solo. That was a really fun bit of animation. A lot of fluidity.
Yeah. So what was your favorite, so this is similar to the previous question, but this time is, what was your least favorite scene to make out of Secrets of the Plex?
Least favorite? Ooh.
Yeah, and you said if there was one scene you could go back and remake, would you? And what scene is it?
Well, I'd probably remake the entirety of episode 1. But if you're asking for, like, the entire thing, probably, that's a good one. Any and all front-facing, knowing the knowledge that I have now with it.
Fair enough.
My least favorite scene to animate, probably actually the first scene of episode 3. Mira and the daycare.
But that was a hard one to do.
It was just, for some reason, it was one of those, like, animator block scenes where I just couldn't push myself to get it done.
That's fair.
Well, I did.
Next question is, for everyone who worked on Secrets of the Plex in any way, shape, or form, how does it feel to have been part of Secrets of the Plex? Are you excited to see what waits in the future? And do you have any regrets?
Alright, you got this.
For me...
Don't forget, I'm right here.
For me, to be part of Secrets of the Plex, honestly, like I said in Jacob's stream, it was actually literally one of my first, like, long roleplay segments and everything, so, like, and it was able to, like, meet Bon and many other people as well, and just help progress the series and keep going and everything like that. It's just really fun. I don't honestly seriously have any regrets with this series. It's just been a fun ride, all honestly. Like, yeah, there have been times where it's, like, difficult or hard on, especially for Bon, who's, like, animating and had to put in all the voice lines together and everything like that. But, like I said, I've always been proud of them. And I can now wait to see where the future goes with Secrets of the Plex when we get to, like, Season 3 and other stuff probably in the future if they want to. You know, so it's, like, been really, really fun. It's been really, really crazy, you know?
A wild ride.
A wild ride
Yeah,
indeed.
I feel like I was the bridge to the Jacob Butter group in for you.
Yeah.
Because you met me, and then I met them, and then they met you, and then the rest is history.
There!
In danger.
Indeed.
Alright, Emily, do you wanna answer that question as well?
I have no regrets. as I said, I'm incredibly glad and incredibly lucky to have been a part of this. It's I think Mira is my favorite voice role I've done, and if anyone knew me before Secrets of the Plex, that was kind of surprising for me to get a new favorite role, because it was Lilith from Fallen Angels for a very long time.
Oh.
And I didn't really think that would budge, because I enjoyed playing Lilith a lot. But then it got to Mira, and it was just like, yeah, I really like this character. I liked the series. You know, I met Bon through it. Like, yeah, it brought you guys to us, to the Jacob Butter group. I think especially I might have met KW briefly before it.
Right.
But I don't think, you know, we would have talked as much maybe if we didn't form that bridge between it. So yeah, I am incredibly glad. I am excited for what comes next, and I love it here. Please let me out of the basement, though.
No, it's okay. We're locked in each other's basements, so it's fine.
That's true.
I don't know if this is my place to answer it, because I also have an answer. I do have one regret.
Oh.
Just one.
Oh.
And this was one of my voice actors. I put Bezwas and M into a situation that I wish that I hadn't. I never told them that their characters were going to be together, and then when it came to the love lines, I would imagine Bezwas was certainly uncomfortable, and I think I recall M doing a little bit on, like, I hate you for this, which is a playful thing, but at the same token, I wish that I'd gone back and let both of these actors know so they could prepare, because I think they were both sent for a little bit of a loop for that. So yeah,
I was very confused.
I wish I had said something, because I would have liked to know if I were in your position.
Yeah, that's honestly fair, honestly. But yeah, like I said, it's been a crazy roller coaster. The next question is. Ooh. Sorry, repeat that.
Many things were learned. That's all I said.
If someone asked you to describe Secrets of the Plagues in simple terms, how would you?
You guys gotta answer this one. I'm biased.
Secrets of the Plex is a roller coaster of fun.
Dead people have creepy people attached to them, evil people attached to them. They don't like the evil people. One evil person go crazy, work with the other evil people to destroy evil people. Alive people die. Dead people come back. End.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
I think I would say Secrets of the Plex is FNAF, but crank the sci-fi to 1,000.
Yeah. Very true. Did you plan for Secrets of Plex to go to season 2 and possibly farther? Was it supposed to be shorter?
See, it was always season 2 was always planned. Season 3 was a recent development.
Yeah.
I never planned to do season 3.
Yeah. It was just Yeah, season 2 was technically supposed to be the final season, but I did say, hey, why not do one last season to end things a bit, you know? Have fun with it, just one more time. Since, like, I think back then my thought process was like, well, Final Fantasy always end with 3s, so why not with Secrets of the Plex?
Precisely.
So, yeah. So technically, yeah, season 2 was technically supposed to end, but I don't think we regret doing one more season after season 2. So
We will see.
we'll see. For the creator, how does it feel seeing how big Secrets of Plex is now and seeing how many people enjoy it?
How does it feel? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
no words, honestly. I did not think so many people would come to enjoy this series as much as I did. Very heartwarming, I guess, would be the words I would use to describe it.
Yeah. The next question is, what's the progress behind making Secrets of the Plex? Is there any order you do in things?
Is there any what, sorry?
So the question is basically, what is like the behind the scenes of making Secrets of the Plex episode? Like, what order of things do you do? I think that's the question.
Okay. So, planning, so first of all, like, script, okay. So it depends on what stage I'm at. For seasons, if I'm starting a new season, and this will be the case for season 3, I start by making basically a tree graph, like a tree chart, detailing what specific events need to happen. Then I kind of expand by going, like, how it's going to get from A to B. Like, first of all, I write A, B, C.
Right.
Write how it's going to get from A to B to C. And then I write how it's going to get from A to B to C. Like, I work in deep until the entire thing is very solid and structurally secure. That's my foundation. Then once all the episodes are finished, in terms of description of what's going to happen, that's when scripting starts. That's when scripting starts in terms of like writing your first episode, then second, then third, and what have you. But usually I write a script, and then I start writing the second one, and then I start asking for lines for the first one.
That makes sense.
Everything is usually always in motion. So it goes pre-chart, then script, then calling for voice actors, then getting their lines, then animating, then adding lines, then adding lighting, then adding sound, then adding music.
Nice. For the writers and VAs, what do you usually do to get into the correct mindset to either write or voice act? Well, I can't really say about Secrets of Plex, but when it comes to like writing or voice acting and other things, I guess I just try to like imagine what the character is feeling or what they're doing and whatnot in the scene. Even though I may not have like the visuals for it, I still try to at least get the picture or idea. And for like just writing in general as well, for like a series, just in general, like books or just script writing, I just try to figure out what is the main goal and the end goal, and then figure out the middle last. Because the middle for me is always going to be the hardest part to do. So I try to say, okay, so what's the main goal in the beginning towards the end goal, and then figure out the middle stuff to help me get to the main goal towards the end, and try to figure out what parts needs to change, add, or remove. That's basically my way of looking into things as a writer or VA. But
I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you're the opposite.
I'm the opposite. When I'm writing my scripts, I don't know if you guys in chat or you guys in VCs know what hyperphantasia is, but it's basically the ability to picture things in your mind crystal clear. It's something that not everybody has. It is something that I have though, and it's sometimes become a problem actually. It's the main cause of why I start zoning out in conversations or stare off into space is because I'm basically seeing things that are not in my general. I'm seeing things in my head I want to do, and usually sometimes it's gotcha. Like I had it when I was like before I was even doing gotcha. I would have stuff like that happening in my mind. I'm like, oh, this is bugging me. I wish I could find a way to put this into practice, and then I just taught myself how to animate. So when writing scripts, I can literally like close my eyes and see how the scene is going to progress before I've even made it.
Ah, that's interesting. Do you have anything to say, Emily, if you're still here? Or
what gets you into character?
Yeah.
Is the question.
Mira's kind of Miko, so it's not very hard to like get into character. She's a bit more like girl has more trauma than I think I ever could.
You can blame KW.
Oh, come on.
I think the hardest part about getting into character for Mira was when she did get like all the romance stuff with Niall. I keep wanting to say Skrilliot. It's Niall, I think.
Yes.
Guys, it's been 5 episodes of me doing this character and I cannot tell the difference between the two of them.
Wow.
I struggle so badly. But yeah, when I think it was just the romance that I struggled to get into character with, because I was like, whoa, what am I doing? I couldn't even remember his name, so it was kind of hard to be like, I love you. Which one are you again?
Struggling now.
And then
Oh,
and then
God.
reading through, especially 5th episode, it's like she kisses him. What? Hang on. Whoa. Bit romantic. Didn't know that was happening. Great. Let's go. Also, I think pink. That's not gonna make sense, but I think pink. While we're talking about things that help writing and things that shouldn't, I have synesthesia, so people and have like colors and taste to me. Mira is very specifically pink, which I think stemmed from, it's the very specific pink that is used in the Google Doc as a highlighter. And for the record, she tastes like metallic bubblegum blue raspberry. Don't ask me why. I don't pick things, my brain does.
For context, like M has not licked Mira, just for context. When M observes and sees Mira, they get these like colors that just flash in her mind.
Yeah.
And then kind of just like show up on their tongue. So I think that's what that means, right?
Yeah.
You just get certain feelings about the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does that. So sometimes just like generally thinking about those things can help me get into character and picture Mira, but it's not something I like to do because it's actually quite bothering in personal life. So last resort.
See. Well, this is for anyone. What is your favorite character and least favorite character?
Oh boy, I wonder who everyone's least favorite character is going to be.
Nova. Obviously.
Nova.
I might hate Niall a bit more than I hate Nova.
That's
Fair enough.
insane.
Pick me's.
That's fair. Favorite character? I have to say, I do like either like my favorite character is either Skrilliot or Xenonol. Zen. We're just calling him Zen for short.
Yeah. My favorite's obviously A14. It's always been A14. Yeah, and least favorite's Nova.
Yeah. For animator.
Not to be biased, guys, but my favorite character is Mira.
Right, okay.
Why is that?
Yeah, actually, yeah, why is that?
She's me cool. She's sassy and
okay, fair.
She's you if Pissy Mira work all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kidding.
For animator, was there one specific character that was the hardest to animate?
Any and all of the anomalies were the hardest to animate because you had to put very specific filters over them that would crash my software all the time.
Jeez. Okay, the next question, they said this might have been answered in the actual episode already, but is there any reason Bonnie, Monty, and Sunny were the only animatronics we saw? Could Taylor not manage to fix any other animatronics?
It was never about fixing, it was about finding. When they all showed up there, Bonnie was the only one who was there at the time. So in the time between season 1 and season 2, Taylor would go out of the Pizzaplex and start looking for these guys, and if he would find them, he would bring them back to the Pizzaplex and fix them. So he
Yeah.
only found Sunny and Monty at that time, and if he had survived, I'm sure he would have found more.
Yeah. For sure. On a more simpler side, this is where I'm reading from. Do any of the characters have a favorite or least favorite color? Ooh.
The characters.
Ooh.
I guess you can answer for Mira and A14, and I can answer
Yeah.
for pretty much everybody.
For Mira, actually, it was around the lines of like, between purple and pink. Those are technically one like, those are two favorite colors, like pink or purple. I don't think she necessarily have a least favorite color. But for A14, she hates the color yellow, I feel like. That's the vibe I gained from her. She does not like yellow one bit. Like, would have a hissy fit about
That's
it.
valid.
Okay, well, Skrilliot definitely likes green. He really likes green. Niall, I never really like a color really never came to mind in terms of Niall's preferences.
Mhm.
Maybe like a cobalt, like a blue gray.
Ooh, yeah.
Xenia, like the anomalies never cared. They're not really at a point where
Yeah,
they
no.
can pick favorite.
Yeah, no. I just said yellow.
Taylor, I would say also really likes green and red.
There we go.
Sunny likes rainbow colors.
Back to complicated questions. Oh no.
Okay.
Why did William target Mira and turn her into an animatronic? Did he have a purpose for her, or was she just an easy target, or both?
That's your question.
Yeah.
KW.
So, basically, I don't know how to explain this well. Okay, let me just think for a moment. So basically, as everyone knows, she was hired to go to the central location as a security guard. What happens basically, that's when he kind of started, like, it was like around the time before Elizabeth passed away, if I remember right. But he was like, I think my head for William Afton was like, he was actually looking into, like, ghosts and the paranormal and whatnot, and just because like certain events did happen, if you know the lore, you know the lore, and so he decided to kill Mira to start on the experiment of the anomalies. So she's like one of the first to be affected by like the virus anomalies and whatnot. Hence why she's like the oldest. And that's kind of basically it. I never really go into like the super detail because like the whole point is that he was basically starting to experiment on like the anomalies and viruses and whatnot, and Mira's just like was like one of the first. I don't know what really else to say, just because it's like, you know, he's William Afton. We don't know always why he goes after certain people and whatnot. Besides, like, Charlie, I think. So it's just like, it's just one of his killing sprees, I guess you could say. I hope that's a good enough answer. I don't know really what else to say besides that, you know? It's just like, she was just there at the wrong place at the wrong time, you know?
For sure.
Oh, Nico's actually, I saw, ask, how many seasons do you plan on making?
Wah.
3. At least 3. I don't think we're planning any more than that. Otherwise, that would be scary if we play any more. But, yeah. we're sticking with 3. So season 3, when it comes out, that is the series finale. And yeah. So there you go. I hope that answer makes sense. By the way, I don't know what else to say because it's like I didn't really go into like deep detail, or it's like no, she was there at the wrong place at the wrong time. Basically it. Back to some questions. If you had to assign each Secrets of the Plex character a Pokemon, what Pokemon would they choose?
Oh God, where's Jacob when you need him?
Pokemon.
I don't really know much about Pokemon. I'm really sorry.
It's fine.
Guys, Squirrels should have Arceus.
Arceus? Oh.
Yeah.
I think Arceus was good. I think Niall would probably choose. I get the vibe, if it's okay to answer for you, Bon, either Espeon or Umbreon. One of those two.
I love Espeon. Espeon's my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, I can see Niall having those. Mira?
Oh my god, Nova has a Pikachu. Can I just say?
Yes.
She's so basic. With
Yes.
that.
Yes. 100%. 100%. Yes. For Mira. I think she will probably have. Oh, were you saying something, Em?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. For me, probably is Oh God, this is a tough one. Maybe I could see her having the Rockruff, which is like a puppy rock type Pokemon. Just a cute little doggy. I don't know, something like that. Okay, next question. I think. What is the favorite and least favorite food of each Secrets of the Plex character? I think pizza for most of the characters, right? Pizza?
What's their favorite?
Like, what's their least and their most, like, favorite food?
Again, these are things that would never really come up in conversation.
No.
You're getting me thinking on the spot. Now people are going to think this is being canon, and I'm just going to forget about it next week.
No! I know, right? I'm just going to say pizza.
I would like to pitch that Mira's favorite food is vegan chocolate chip scones.
You know what?
That's so specific.
No, fine. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Em. I will give you that.
Let's go.
Hey guys, turns out Mira is a vegan. No.
Okay, vegan scones are actually just amazing and the best. Guys, if you make vegan scones, they're so easy, they're so good. Chocolate vegan scones especially, delicious. Throw some chocolate chips in, that's a gourmet dessert.
Alright.
It's a tough question. So I would imagine that Skrilliet seems like someone who would really enjoy spaghetti for some reason.
I can see that.
Annette?
Least favorite food, maybe Brussels sprouts? I don't know.
I mean, can't blame the guy.
I bet Niall would be the polar opposite. I think he likes any sort of like salads or vegetables or things like that. I think he's the type of person who despises like any sort of like fruit. That's kind of funny, actually. He hates fruit.
Probably.
Taylor, I would imagine really likes ramen.
Yeah, no. Hands down.
Taylor gives off ramen vibes.
Ramen, for sure.
Least favorite food? I bet he does not like...
Pineapple.
There it is, pineapple.
He just gives me that vibe that he does not like pineapple. Like, for some reason pineapple freaks him out or something like that. I don't know.
I think Nova is someone who really likes cucumber water, you know?
Ooh. Yeah.
The randomest thing.
Just
You know what? Let's make it a
cringe
meme. She
IRL.
hates pizza. She hates pizza. How about that?
There we go. Off topic, what do you guys think of the new FNAF 2 movie trailer? Check out my reaction if you want to know. That's all I will say. I recorded that yesterday and uploaded it. Did not care if I did it or not because I just want to get it out. So, check that out. I don't know about M or Bond if they've seen it or not, so...
It's a trailer. I don't really have much else to say about that.
Right? I guess in everything we are excited for the movie. So, you know. Sort of complicated question. We saw the reaction to those who were affected. I don't know another word to use. But what happened to the affected if someone managed to restrain them and hand the present over to the proper authorities?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, I'm trying to read this. We saw the reaction to those who were affected. But what happened to
Infected or affected?
Infected. I think like the viruses in
Infected.
ways. Yeah.
Yep.
But what happened to them if someone managed to restrain them and hand the person over to the proper authorities?
No one ever really did. This is actually really interesting. You're going to find out about this in Genocide Weeks. It's all
Ooh.
about this, actually. But for lack of a better word, no one really was able to restrain them. They had to be gotten rid of by any means necessary because they were so dangerous, and so
Yeah.
let's just say if you were found with reflection in your pupils, as the prologue to episode 5 suggested,
Yeah.
you would not be living. You would not survive. They would shoot you on sight.
Yeah. Do any of the Plex characters like K-pop? I don't think so, in my opinion. As of, I don't think... Cause... I don't know. I don't think so.
I think Skrillia would like hear it in passing, be like, "Oh, this is kind of good," and then walk away.
Yeah. Like, I think Mira would probably be one of those people being like, what's K-pop? just because how old she is. How long she's been
Nova's
living.
a picky girl, so she would probably say something along the lines of, "Not really my thing."
Yeah, I thought she would be a Blackpink vibe. That's what she gets me. That's the vibe. But true. Someone asked in the live chat, how long does it take to make one video?
Depends on the video.
Depending.
We're talking about a 1-minute trailer that can take anything from 2 to 3 weeks. We're talking about the hour-long episode that can take years.
For real.
Took about 10 or 11 months for that one.
Yeah. Similar question. If each Secrets of Plex character had a pet, what animal would it be?
A pet? Ooh.
Yeah. It could be a mythical creature too.
A myth? Oh my god.
Dragon!
Who gets the dragon?
Ooh. Maybe Naya or Scarlet. I feel like one of those two people would be the dragon type people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Skrilliet's giving dog person.
for real.
Niall's
I
giving
thought
cat.
you were gonna say Taylor for dragon.
No,
Taylor can also be giving dog person.
really? He always gives me
Nova gives hamster, you know.
Yeah. Mira. Maybe cat.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig works too,
Cat.
actually.
Mira
both.
gives snake girl. Snake
Both,
girl.
so she can truly be
That's
Miku.
That's true.
I think she could have a snake.
Yeah.
She has guinea pig's cat and a snake.
Goshi just type out Nova gives me ferret vibes. Sort of,
Yeah, too.
sort of complicated question. If the Seekers of the Plex characters had a chance to go back in time and tell their past self one thing, what would they say? Oh!
What wouldn't they?
That's a great question. I need to be careful with this. So again, I won't answer for Mira.
Don't die.
I feel like that's generally good advice. Don't die.
just don't die.
No.
I don't know.
What do you mean don't die? Don't die.
Just don't die.
Oh, this is a really. I need to think on this one a lot. Oh, bless you. My dog sneezed.
Oh. Bless them.
She says thank you. Okay. Skrilliet. I guess it depends on like where we are. Like, are we talking season 2 to when they were alive? I guess it was when they were alive. Yeah.
Probably. That's why I said don't die. Or if you see a strange man, and I don't know. Just don't.
I would imagine that most of them would probably say something along the lines of "enjoy what you have while you still have it."
Yeah, that's actually probably. Yeah.
So I feel like that's something Skrilliet would say to his previous self: "Enjoy what you have."
Yeah.
I feel like Niall would be more on the negative side, saying it's not going to be like this forever.
Oh, it goes. Ghosty.
Oh, thank you, Ghosty.
Oh, thank you, Ghosty. Yes, thank you. Congratulations.
Appreciate you
Mom.
popping by.
We do appreciate you popping by and hope you've been feeling better.
Taylor. Oh God, what would Taylor say to himself? Especially given where he is now.
There's new things to discover if you keep looking for them. Maybe something along those lines.
I think he would say something along the lines of don't make the wrong choice.
Yeah. Okay, sort of simpler question. If you had to put each Secret of the Plex character in the show, what show would you pick?
Stranger Things.
Oh, that was gonna be my pick too. Because Stranger Things is a good show, and I'm gonna lie. But if I have to go with something different, jeez, I'm trying to think of a show. Probably Supernatural, actually. Why not? Supernatural. If Secrets of Plex is set in the world of FNAF, how would Secrets of Plex characters do in a horror movie? Who would survive and would even be the killer? I mean, I don't know how to answer this.
I'm gonna answer this in the simplest way I know how.
Cool.
If I could put them into like a full-on murder mystery scenario, I'd probably make Niall the killer, Skrilliet the sheriff, and Taylor the healer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of fitting in their own. It's fitting in their own archetypes.
Yeah, I can't really say much just because like I haven't watched a lot of horror films. Like,
well, that's the thing about horror films, that everything is different.
Yeah.
Every time there's a lot of different types of horror.
Yeah. I accidentally skipped this question. While writing or voice acting, were there any scenes that generally made you emotional?
Come on. This really?
I think
We're all gonna say the same thing. I mean, come on.
the Taylor scene, right?
Yeah.
I didn't read
That
that
was
part when voice acting. When I voice act, I try not to look at. I don't look at like the full script. I look at my lines and maybe the thing above and below it. So I didn't read that far.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I
And we
remember.
really have
I think,
feelings for God to have noticed.
Mm.
Well, I mean,
I
except for Fallen
used
Angels, I
to.
suppose.
Fallen Angels was less about the thing and more the fact is that Aiden and Jacob both lied to my face. And then it happened because I knew it would happen for a while, and then they lied to my face twice, and I fell for it both times. Maybe I was just being emo, and then I think I crashed out at probably Nova in one of my various retakes. I don't remember why. I think I just crashed out at her.
Fair. Looking back at Secrets of Plex now, would you change how you wrote any of the characters?
Niall, for sure. He's too dull.
Yeah.
He was the only character that did not feel very rounded out to me. Just because it didn't feel like there was much time for that.
Yeah.
He was the character who got the short end of the stick the whole season.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
I just genuinely liked giving stories and characteristics and flaws to each and every character, and giving all their them all the reasons. Like even Monty, you know, he had
Monty,
backstory.
yeah.
He had like a whole thing. He has reason to be here. He has reason to what he's doing. Sun, I feel like is the only character where like it's just only the comedic relief. Like there's not really meant to be much to Sun except for just spreading love and joy.
Yeah, which fits.
But Niall definitely is the one who got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, definitely. I will admit, yeah, like Niall can be a bit dull. I don't think he was like super dull, but like he can be at times in like certain scenes and whatnot. So I can understand why would you want to, do that. So it makes sense.
There'll be more time for him to shine.
Yeah. For creator writers, is there any reason or behind the names given to the characters?
No.
No, not really. Mirror just popped in my head at one point, and that's it.
Elliot, Niall, and Charlie all came from a book series before Secrets of the Plex existed. They were characters that existed before Secrets of the Plex, and I popped them in here, and they became much better than they could ever be in that book series. As for Taylor, we will never know.
Okay. So a question for anyone. What is everyone's favorite FNAF character? Oh, I remember this question back in season 1. I think I don't know if my answer has changed or not, but I will say this right now. My answer to this day still is Circus, or if it has changed, Circus Baby. Just because she was really interesting for a while throughout the series of Five Nights at Freddy's, in my opinion. She was definitely interesting. I don't know. But
I've always liked the daycare attendant in all 3 of his forms.
Yeah. What about you, Em?
Especially Eclipse.
Oh yeah, Eclipse. What about you, Em? Do you have a favorite FNAF character?
It used to be Ballora, but then Security Breach came out and Ruin, and it became Roxy.
Okay.
Not surprised.
And similarly, reading this question 28. Do any of the Secrets of Plex characters regret their actions?
Who doesn't?
This one I know the answer.
I want to say, but at the same time, I don't want to. Like,
I will say them loud and clear. Niall, yes. Skrilliot, even bigger yes. Taylor, no. Nova, no.
Mira.
Oh, and I guess I could do anomalies too.
Yeah.
A14. A14 is yes. Xenial is yes. A11, no.
Obviously.
Not yet.
For Mira, I would say probably yes. I think at points in her life, you know, especially like what happened with her and everything. So I feel like yes. The other reason why for me is complicated because I don't know how else to explain it. So yeah. Oh gosh. If the kid selves of the Secret Plex characters met their present selves, how do you think they would react?
If the kid selves?
Yeah, so basically their younger selves when they're like kids. And they see like our characters in the present, how would they react?
Well, I would imagine that Niall really would be horrified.
I think most of the characters will be. I feel like.
Again, it depends on what stage we're at. Like, have they
Yeah.
been revived at this point, or are they still dead?
I don't know. Like if we're talking about the fact like when they're like ghosts and stuff and everything like that, then yeah, probably horrified.
Yeah, they'd be horrified.
Yeah.
I think Taylor would actually like love the way he looks right now. Like, oh my god.
Right.
And then Nova would be criticized by her younger self as to why she has gray hairs.
Did any of the Secret Plex characters have a dream job they wanted to be when they were kids? Oh.
Yes.
Yes. For sure, obviously.
I know for a fact that Skrilliot always wanted to be a professional baseball player, and Niall really wanted to be a poet.
For Mira, it was, actually it was, I did seriously have, like a dream job for her. Like, I didn't have a specific, but I knew she did have, like, a dream job growing up, because, like, that's how, like, kids usually are. They have these, like, dream jobs they want to do when growing up and everything. I think if anything, like, if I had to choose, like, a dream job for her now, I think, honestly, she would probably be a police officer. Honestly. That would probably be her, like, dream job. Like, yes, technically she's a scared
Stick him up.
But yeah. Let's see. Do any of the Secret Plex characters have a favorite animatronic? No. I'm gonna say this right now. No. Just because she died by one.
Fair enough. Yeah, Skrilliot and Niall are pretty indifferent, but Niall and Skrilliot both hate Sun. Kind of funny. And Taylor obviously adores Monty.
Sorry.
Oh, we good?
My broke for a second, so I had to immediately mute myself to fix it. So before anyone get, ear raped, I caught it in time.
Fair enough. Anyway, yeah. Taylor likes Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really.
How would the viruses react if they were human? What kind of jobs would they have if they were human?
How would the what's react?
If the viruses were human.
Oh, the viruses.
And if they have jobs, if they were human.
I think all three of them would be like, if they became human, all three of them would be incredibly disgusted and upset about it. because they love what they are. They are
Yeah.
better than everyone else. And if they were brought down to a human's level, they'd be disgusted.
Yeah.
As for jobs, I honestly think Denial would be in the mafia for sure.
Taxi driver for A14.
A
Look, it's true. No matter what, I think she would be good as a sassy taxi driver.
Xenial, maybe a game dev.
Ooh, yeah. For anyone, if the virus had to use... Oh, wait, do you want to say something? Or...
I just had a thought, like, the biggest question I would ask GK in response is, what do you think those three would look like, considering they take the form of other people?
Twin.
If your
What
challenge,
have you
GK, design the anomalies as humans.
Well, speaking of the anomalies, if the viruses had to use one word to describe each other, what word do you think they would choose?
Let me swear.
Yes, you may allow to swear. Go ahead.
Naughty words.
um, let's start with A14. So A14 would probably describe Xenial as, compliant.
Yeah.
Compliant.
Yeah.
Maybe not really friend material, but compliant. Xenial isn't really independent yet. As for Denial, I honestly think that you would be using words for him that could not be repeated on this stream. I'll leave it there. Xenial would describe A14 as confusing, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Xenial does not understand A14 or why she acts the way she does right now. As for Denial, he would probably describe Denial as unpredictable.
Ooh.
Something to fear due to unpredictability.
Yep.
As for Denial, I think he would describe A14 as human, funnily enough.
Ooh. Ooh.
And that's an insult.
Yeah. Oh. Them funny words.
But maybe it isn't. You know?
You never know.
As for Xenial, probably describe him as idiotic.
Yeah. Okay. For anyone in the crew, if any of the Secret Plex characters were real and met you, how do you think you and them would react to each other? I don't know.
It depends on if they're meeting you and know who you are in terms of, like,
Yeah.
relation. Like, do they know that they made you?
Yeah. Like,
Let's say no. They meet you as the person you are.
yeah, okay. I think me and Amira would be pretty chill with one another. GM, on the other hand, I think she would give me the middle finger. I don't know why. That's...
How about Niall?
Not. Oh god, not. I don't think. Like, I think we can be friendly to one another, but we're just like, it's more for like, yo, and that's it. Says nothing else. We're just like, yo. I think me and Squirrelia can be best buds. I think. For Nova? I'll try to be nice, that's all I'm going to say.
Alright, I'll go next, and then Em, if you want to go after, you can. I think Mira and I would work together nicely, but we would never hang out outside of work.
Yeah.
I think Niall and I just would not see eye to eye ever.
Yeah.
I don't think we would ever
Yeah.
talk. Yeah, I also think Skrillia and I would be good friends, so long as I don't bring up what happened to Skrillia before he died. I think I personally would not associate with Nova, and that's my choice.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
As for the anomalies, I don't think any of them would pay attention to me.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's why I couldn't say much about like
They have better things to do than to talk to me.
Yeah.
That's where they are.
What about you,
I love how neither of you mentioned Taylor at all.
Oh, wait! Definitely best buddies. Best buddies. No, actually, here's the thing. Me and
Taylor would talk about himself too much.
No.
Like, I'd only show up to hear him talk about himself.
No, here's the thing, right? Me and Taylor would hang out and be best buds, and then as soon as he meets, like, Spell Cold, and know for a fact he also like technology and advances and whatnot, they will be stuck in the same room for hours, and I will never see them again. Which, actually...
Yeah, I think I would only see Taylor if he had something new in the works. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he would ever be interesting if he didn't have his inventions.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Spell Cold, he did have a question for you, Vaughn.
Alright.
So, if you remember in the final episode, where, after what happened to Taylor, and Squirrel was able to, like, save Niall, he's wondering, with the broken leg, how did he get up there?
Yes. And this will be explained later.
Okay.
It has something to do with 18, though.
Okay, good to know. The last question we have here from JK. We saw a GM do this, which leaves me curious. If each character was given a chance to revive one person with no strings attached, would they take it? And if so, who would they revive?
Well, yeah, I would assume all of them would take it.
Yeah, obviously.
With Niall, it would be, oof, that's actually a good question. I think Niall, weirdly enough, would revive himself. I think Skrilliot would revive Niall. I think Taylor would revive Skrill. It's kind of funny, they're all going with each other. Mira would revive Ethan for sure.
For sure, yeah, no. Even.
A14 would revive Taylor.
Oh, yes.
A11 would revive Niall. A10 would revive Skrill.
Yeah. Also, I just saw this, also to Nico's question as well. If the Plex characters could pick any superhero, what would they be? I don't know.
Not sure, actually.
Yeah, me either. I don't know. That's a good question, though. But also, JK has a small note here. For the Secrets of the Plex team, thank you all for your hard work. It was awesome to watch Secrets of the Plex, and you should all be proud of yourselves. And just know we're all excited to see you when it ways in the future. We're ready to support you all along the way. P.S. I totally did not just add that last bit because I know how Bon feels about compliments.
You're not getting me today, GK. I read that part, so I was prepared in advance. Sorry.
But yeah, I think that's really all the questions we have. Holy moly!
Oh my god, we did it. Emily, do you have any questions? I think you had one, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to know what the favorite blooper was out of any that you've heard.
Ooh.
Oh, heard. I thought it meant done. Favorite blooper that I've
Well
heard has
done.
got it's of course going to go to Jacob, obviously. But like his delivery and stuff, like just the references he would make in some of his lines, like the for Yoda showed up.
Oh
You'd always
yeah.
sing Greatest Showman. The obvious please God, I just want a black coffee.
I think I heard the Grey Showman one at one point. You're just like, why Jacob did this? I'm like, what? And just hear it. I'm like, oh god.
Oh my God. And also like I think my favorite like thing, but I was also embarrassed by it, is when Jacob would do his screams and I would immediately hear like afterwards like, oh God, did my neighbors hear that?
Also,
The concern in that man's voice while he was doing those takes.
oh god, Gochi just asked, question, can we just put a spring trap here, like in the Plex on your or just somewhere in the vicinity? No spring trap.
Probably not.
No spring trap. Like we said earlier, because I think you did just join. Like we said, Secrets of Plex is, yes, based around the world of Financial Freddy's, but it's not necessarily like part of like the main canon. It's like its own thing. And so, do recommend checking it out because we, everyone here worked really, really hard on it. So, and cannot wait to see the future for season 3.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't really have like any questions because I think most of the questions you get asked will probably were some of the questions I would probably ask. But yeah, Em, do you have any more questions or are you good?
I'm good.
All right, and I guess same thing with you, right, Bon?
I'm good.
All right, I guess that's the end of the Secrets of the Plex Q&A. I hope you guys enjoy us answering your questions and hearing some things that you may have not heard behind the scenes wise and everything. And I hope you keep continuing supporting Secrets of the Plex. Really excited to see the future. And just also thanks Bon for editing and doing all of the hard work. Thank you for being Mira. Thank you to all the voice actors out there and the people who help with the series in general. So yeah, I hope you keep continuing on supporting us and excited for future projects. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. KWL, goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Subscribe.
That's right, subscribe.